Oh, unbelievable. What a night. What a night. So much to cover. So much to cover. And what a game, by the way. Draft lottery. Well, we all sad here in Houston. The Wembanyama sweepstakes has gone to San Antonio, the rival of the Rockets. Unbelievable. And we pretty much got the fourth pick. You might as well call that no man's land. Because from that pick on, you might even start thinking about maybe trading that pick. Possibly. It might get you a point guard out of it, but man, that was heartbreaking. That was heartbreaking. We really thought we had our bid in there. Man, I tell you. Oh, man. But salute to San Antonio. Those lucky son of a guns. Man. He's going to be good over there in San Antonio, though. I will say that. We're going to have to battle them for years to come. Man, that dude's going to be unbelievable. Decades and decades of entertainment for Wembanyama going to San Antonio Spurs. Oh, man. Another thing I wanted to cover, actually. I actually was going to make another video about this, but it's about Ime Udoka being the head coach of the Houston Rockets. I'm going to go ahead and just cover it now. But I'm all in and on board with that hire, Ime Udoka. He's going to be outstanding for the Rockets. As much as noise I've been talking about the Rockets here and there, and obviously the Texans or just Houston-based sports in general, I always wanted a coach like Ime Udoka, who's disciplined, who's going to hold people accountable, that will actually talk to the players, don't mind telling the players something they don't like to hear. That's who we got in Ime Udoka. When I heard he was coming and we hired him, the press conference, I'm watching that, and I'm like, because before this even happened, I was like, Ime Udoka. He didn't even come across my mind because I'm thinking, usually Houston-based teams, they don't like go towards controversy, should I say. If you got a little blemish on you a little bit, we kind of just steer clear. We won't even give you a thought. So for Tillman Fertitta to take that up and give this guy a chance, that was huge and that was big. It's going to be wonderful for our young guys. He's going to hold everybody accountable. He's looking to win now. Realistically, yeah, it's going to take 2 or 3 years possibly, but we don't want to think like that. We want to think like we're going to be in the playoffs next year. You just never know. They're still putting the team together. Pieces still coming. Like I say, we hear this Harden thing. I'm not too sold on that, but if he does come, I just hope it's more facilitating. He's just taking that secondary third role. But trying to be the dancing around, dribbling out the clock, James, I'd rather just go with the young guys. So we'll see. Hopefully we can get some vets over here. Even Jaylen Brown is a thought. Now that's wonderful. I'm on board with that. But yeah, this Ime Udoka hire was the best coach at this time that we possibly can get. Might be the best coach we've had since I know y'all don't want me to say it. I know y'all don't want to say, don't say Rudy T. Don't say Rudy T. Well, Rudy T gave us some championships. So I might have to say Rudy T. But yeah, it wasn't no big shocker like this come through here as a head coach in a long time. Make us feel good about the team. But Ime Udoka is going to bring that. So great hire. I'm on board with you. Ime Udoka, good luck. Can't wait to get the season started. But man, I'm still a little shell-shocked. Wembanyama. See, when you have all this talk throughout the weeks and the buzz of the possibility of actually get this guy, you start twinkling your toes, rubbing your fingertips, start drooling a little bit, saying, man, we've been lucky the last few seasons. You know what I mean? Got Jalen Green. You know what I mean? Got Jabari Smith. let's go and bring this guy in here. Maybe we get a little too greedy. But it would have been wonderful if we could have got this guy. Unbelievable. But it's okay. We'll just have to battle him. Looks like a good young kid too. Great young kid. Well, yeah, draft lottery. Sometimes it just don't work your way. But whether we trade the pick or grab the best next guy to draft, we'll just have to work with it. But anyway, draft. It was a good night. A lot of action. This game was unbelievable. I mean, whew. That's what a conference finals is supposed to look like. And luckily the Lakers, got a hold of themselves, went in at halftime, came up with a different scheme, and they was a battle themselves back in this ball game because it wasn't looking good. I actually thought the Denver Nuggets was going to have a party. But that didn't happen. That did happen. It actually was a game down the stretch that the Lakers came very close of sneaking out. So we're going to get into the box score. But yeah, the hire from Ime Udoka is great. Wembanyama, we missed out on the sweepstakes. It's okay, not the end of the world. But man, San Antonio, Wembanyama, just think about that name. Sound like an ancient historic warrior or something like that. I mean, just the name just sends chills through your body.
Oh, that's not good.
Wembanyama. Guy's going to be around for a long time. And the way it's looking, 7'4" with his ability, he's going to be the best player in the league for decades. I mean, decades. Good health by him continuously working on his game. As far as his weight, I don't think we're going to see too much out of it. I think he'll fill out a little bit, but I'm not expecting him to get all bulky and pick up all this weight. And next thing you know, have these guns. He's going to keep that kind of build. Now, if he can get like Giannis and not KD, oh, man. You want to talk about dangerous. Oh, yeah, that would be a freak of nature right there. So look out, league. We got a new sheriff in town. So we're going to get into this box score since it's a late night. And we're going to start with the Lakers. Man, it was just action all over the floor tonight. A lot of people got involved in this game on both teams. I mean, this is just one of those easy flowing ball games. Just wonderful to watch this time of year. And watching Miami tomorrow, hope the stakes are the same way. Up and down, plenty of action, and looking to come out on top. So 23 points by Austin Reeves. What a game he had. 23 points. He had 8 assists to go with his 23 points. The guy was 5 for 9 from the three-point line. He was just dropping them. 7 for 14 from the field. We definitely gonna give him a round of applause. That guy Austin Reeves is going to be paid. Do you hear me? He's gonna get paid. This guy here just coming in with a runny nose and just slick sweat behind the ears and just come in like he's a vet in a game like this, dropping threes, looking to score. This guy's not afraid. This guy is not afraid. But we can go down to LeBron James. King James is what they call him. He had 26 points, almost dropped a triple-double. 12 rebounds and 9 assists. He was 8 for 11 from the free throw line. He was 0 for 4 on three-pointers. A little shocking, but he didn't shoot many of them. He was trying to go downhill. That's what he wanted to do, get his teammates involved, which he did. 9 for 16 from the field. King James, you came through. You're going to get a star. Even though it came on a losing end, but I mean, come on, almost a triple-double with 26 points, and then you on the boards for 12. You can't ask for nothing better than that from your superstar, especially when you got other production. Because I'm going to talk about this one guy here, and he needed a game like this, and that's AD, Anthony Davis. 40 points. My goodness, he just filled up the stat sheet. And it's sad it's going to be overshadowed a little bit because Joker just couldn't stop him. He just couldn't stop him. But he had an outstanding game. This is probably the best game AD's had all year. All year. I'll put my vote in on it. I will put my vote in on it. Just look at this stat line. 40 points. 10 rebounds. He was 11 for 11 from the free throw line. He hit 1 for 1 for 3. 14 for 23 from the field. Then we're going to throw in 3 steals. Then we're going to throw in 2 blocks. Outstanding game by him. Outstanding game. He needed that bad. There's been a lot of talks. We already know about this guy. He's been taking a lot of heat, and rightfully so. He needed to take the heat. But a game like this, we knew his talent. We knew he can do this. He should be doing this almost every game. Even if you want to minus the 40 points. But all the other stuff should be guaranteed. Book it. There's no need and no reason. He shouldn't be able to get double-digit rebounds every game. 2 or 3 blocks a game. 2 or 3 steals a game. Get himself to the free throw line. He don't have to hit all of them like 11-11, but he can get there 11, 12 times a game. And the attempts are 14 for 23, which is okay because some other people had it rolling. That's enough attempts. So AD, you're going to need to bottle this one up. You have to play like this to give yourselves a chance to win this series. Because it just shows you. Because look at your stat line now, and you still lost the ball game. So think about that. You come up short, it would have been a blowout. Wouldn't have been able to get back in this game. So you stepped up, and when you're playing the Joker, you should be getting up for a game like this. You knew what was at stake, and you knew he was going to bring it, so you had no choice but to bring it. So I'll give you a star. Rui Hachimura, 17 points. You had yourself a little out-of-body experience, didn't you, sir? Okay. 8 for 11 from the field. Didn't pretty much fill up anything else on the stat sheet. But you was 8 for 11 from the field, and you scored 17 points. We'll just say that. You was just trigger happy. You was just, putting them up, and you was very efficient. We're going to give you a round of applause. They will need that the rest of this series. If it ain't 17 points, it better be 15. But you're going to have to book that every game in this series to help your team out. And, mix a little more up on the stat sheet. Seeing a lot of zeros and there's a lot of singles out there. Don't just be a scorer. Try to, mix it up a little bit. Play a little defense. Try to poke at a ball or something. Don't just be thinking score. So that's it. I mean, they had 4 guys in double figures. 4 guys. Not bad. Lakers started off a little shaky. They got themselves together, got back in the ball game, and luckily they did because it had been a whole bunch of talk. If they'd have kept that, stretched out the way it was, they'd have been really talking about, the Lakers are done. Oh, they can't hang with Denver. Oh, they just can't do it. But they fought back, and now they got something to build on, get back to the film room, and going to be like, you know what, we can beat this team. We just do this, we do that, and cut down on that, and they'll feel good about themselves. Let's go down to Denver Nuggets. We're going to start off at the top. Michael Porter, 15 points. Guy had 10 rebounds. 3 for 6 from the three-point line, 6 for 12 from the field. He even threw in 2 blocks to go with it. He's going to get a round of applause. Good game by you. Not great, but it was good. You didn't have to be great. Especially the spreadage y'all had. And we're going to get into that. Because the Lakers had 4 guys in double figures, but the Denver Nuggets had 6. You want to talk about spreadage. So we're going to go down to Aaron Gordon. He had 12 points. Nothing that shoots off at the charts. Couldn't hit his 3. He was 0 for 3 from the three-point line, but he was 4 for 9 from the field. I mean, he just had a basic regular game. But like I said, he's not expected to do too much, especially when everybody else is involved. You know, so we're just going to give him a round of applause because he did stay active. One thing about him, he was active. And we're going to go down to the man of the hour, Joker. Unbelievable. This guy had 34 points. 14 assists. 21 rebounds. You want to talk about LeBron James almost getting a triple-double? Well, he got a triple-double. He got a triple-double. 7 for 8 from the free throw line, 3 for 3 from the three-point line, 12 for 17 from the field. Now let's just say if the Denver Nuggets would have lost and he had this stat line and he shot 12 or 17 from the field, you think I would have been like, man, he didn't empty out the gun. He didn't shoot that much. He had a good percentage, but he ain't put the ball up. Now, if he didn't have the help he had with 5 other guys in double figures, then yeah, I would have said that. But his attempts are low because he had a lot of help. Not only that, he's a pass-first guy. He's not looking to just put up a lot of. He can do it. He kind of fills out the game. He knows what his team needs. If he needs to score a lot, he'll score a lot. If he can pass and everybody else is hitting shots and involved and everybody's feeling good, he'll continue to do that. You know, he's not no one-trick pony. He's shown that. He ain't just a scorer. He ain't just a assister. He ain't just a rebounder. He does all these things. I think he turned the ball over a little more than he liked to tonight. He had 5 turnovers. But, you know, unbelievable game. 2 blocks. He definitely going to get a star. Great job, Nikola Jokic. Then we're going down to Caldwell Pope. 21 points. He was 3 for 8 from the three-point line, 9 for 17 from the field. Role player. Look at him. A role player out there emptying the clip. Oh, yeah. 9 for 17, role player. That's putting him up. That's putting him up. Round of applause. You done your job. Let's go down to Jamal Murray. 31 points. My, you want to talk about help. Joker had the help. Everybody was involved. Give him 5 assists to go with it. Also with 5 rebounds. He was 4 for 8 from the three-point line. 12 for 20 from the field. What a game. And that's the Robin. He played Robin tonight, and that's a wonderful Robin. He's going to get a star. I was thinking round of applause, but now you're getting a star. 31 points. Then you got 5 assists, 5 rebounds. Then you put him up for 12 for 20, 4 for 8 from the three-point line. Of course. Of course. It's your team, too. Bruce Brown. Oh, my God. I'm just going to start out giving him a round of applause. Bruce Brown. 16 points. He had 16 points. And he filled the stat sheet up, but like I say, because he didn't get a handful, I'm not going to call it out. But I will say he got some rebounds. He got some assists. He was 6 for 11 from the field. Guy that you're not really looking for points from. Give him a round of applause. And that seals it up for them. 6 guys and double figures. Great game from Denver. They're going to go back, look at the film. They're going to be a little upset because they allowed the Lakers back in the game. They feel like they could have sealed this one off, kept them at a distance, end the game on a good note. But this is the NBA. Teams are going to play. This is the playoffs. This is actually the conference finals. You're not just going to beat somebody down and don't expect them to get up. They're going to get up. So they got themselves back in the game, made it a game. I don't think we want to see any blowouts really anyway, really in the playoffs, conference finals, or the finals, or whatever it is. You want good games, good excitement. Now, if it's your team, like the Heat, when I watch them tomorrow, oh yeah, I want them to, make my heart rest easy. Of course I want to blow out then. But, from the average fan just watching, you want a good game. But if it's your team, oh yeah, you want to make it easy as possible for you. Not going to stay too long. It is late. Just a wonderful, wonderful game. Hell of a day. Had a whole lot of things going on. One more thing. Draft lottery. Did y'all see Emi Udoka sitting up there? The guy already had his game face on at the draft lottery. You don't think this guy's ready? You don't think he's serious about his business? The man ready to go at the draft lottery. No smiles, just stone cold looks. Told you, this man is about business. Yeah, he's about business. And Houston Rockets got the right coach. I've been wanting this. I wish he can coach the Rockets and go and coach the Texans, but I ain't gonna say that. We got Coach Ryan over there, so we don't need to put Udoka over there. So we'll be fine with that. But you see what I'm trying to say? Laying it down, all about business. Might share a laugh here and there, but always focus on the job at hand. That's what I like. So we finna go ahead and get out of here. This has been Terrible Tuesday. Hasn't been really Terrible Tuesday. I just call it Terrible Tuesday because it's just one day from Weary Wednesday. And then, of course, we got Terrific Thursday. And then, of course, we got Big Friday or Freaky Friday, however you want to call it. Then we got Super Saturday. Then we got Slouchy Sunday. So you'll catch up to it. I name all these days of the week. But anyway, this is Goodymo Sports Quick Hits. Y'all have a hell of a night. And I'm out. Peace.